The LG V20 user here, and today I'm doing a video about Samsung. So I'm on PhoneArena.com here, and today I'm talking about their Galaxy J series being dropped and being replaced with the Galaxy A series from Samsung. So basically what that means is Samsung officially drops the Galaxy J series and replaces it with the Galaxy A series. So do keep that in mind, and so let's go check it out and let's see what it has to say about it. So yeah, this is pretty interesting. So it says that if you were expecting another Galaxy J series phone from Samsung, you will be disappointed to hear that the South Korean company will no longer launch any products with this name. That's the bad news. But the good news is Samsung will continue to release affordable Android smartphones just under a different moniker, Galaxy A series. Samsung Malaysia published a video earlier this month that clearly says the Galaxy J series becomes Galaxy A. The announcement doesn't really come as a surprise since Samsung has only launched Galaxy A and M series phones this year. Y'all guys know that they launched the Galaxy A series phones this year. They got the Galaxy A80. They announced that phone yesterday. The A80. They got the A20, the A50, the A60, the A70, the A30. A whole bunch of Galaxy A phones. And then they got the M series phones, the M20, the M10, the M30, and stuff like that. But no Galaxy J series. So the Galaxy A is a replacement of the Galaxy J series phones from Samsung. Although at first glance the new Galaxy A and M series phones overlap each other spec-wise, the former contains a wider range of devices which will be available worldwide, whereas the latter includes entry-level and mid-low tier phones that are only launched in India and a couple of other Asian countries. So the Galaxy A series will be available worldwide, while the Galaxy M series will be available in India and a few Asian countries, which we have already seen this year. So yeah, the fact that the Galaxy J phones have taken a beating lately in most markets is probably the main reason why Samsung has decided to. The series needs a complete overhaul, and since the Galaxy A lineup was better viewed by consumers, the South Korean company made the choice of integrating the Galaxy J series within one that's more appealing to customers, but appealing to consumers. The road ahead. The video that announced the change ends with the tagline "Built for the era of live" and emphasizes on some of the most important features of the new Galaxy A series: long battery life, fast charging, multi-lens cameras, and on-screen fingerprints. On-screen fingerprint scanners like you see in the Galaxy S10 and the S10 Plus, for an example. So they're bringing the Galaxy A series is a kind of like a high-end budget phone. You gotta say the Galaxy A series are like a high-end budget phone, and they're gonna have long battery life, which is fast charging, wind, multi-lens cameras, wind, and an on-screen fingerprint scanner. That's also one as well. So they're bringing some Galaxy S10 features to the Galaxy A series, which is pretty cool, especially the on-screen fingerprint scanner. Of course, not all those features will be implemented in every new Galaxy A series phone, do keep that in mind, but many of them will have at least one of these specs. The complete removal of the Galaxy J family might also mean that Samsung won't be competing at the entry-level tier in developing markets like Europe and the United States, since the majority of its new Galaxy A series have mid-end specs. So here's a video about the Galaxy J series being dropped for the Galaxy A. Y'all guys check out this video. It's worth checking out. stuff like that. I will not play the video for copyright reasons, so if you guys want to check it out, you guys go check it out in the article, or I will have a link to it in the description box of the video. It says the M series phones, on the other hand, which have been specifically built for the Indian market, are certainly some solid affordable devices meant to be solid in emerging markets. Currently, Samsung gains a lot more from selling its flagship smartphones than from cheap smartphones. But where it comes to mid-tier devices, things change a little bit. Samsung has already launched 5 new Galaxy A series phones this year, like I mentioned earlier in the video, but this lineup main launch event has yet to happen. So Samsung has already launched 5 Galaxy A phones already in 2019, and they are the Galaxy A10, Galaxy A20, Galaxy A30, Galaxy A50, and the Galaxy A70. And it says that Samsung has 3 other smartphones ready to be unveiled April 10th, which was yesterday. And like I mentioned, they announced the Galaxy A80, and they also announced the Galaxy A60 and Galaxy A90 smartphones yesterday. So all in all, they're gonna have 8 Galaxy A phones launched this year. They might have more, but we will have to wait and see. While both feature mid-range specs, they are meant to offer the same premium feel that you typically find in flagships. Hopefully prices won't be as high as those of Samsung's top-tier phones. More importantly, Samsung's Galaxy A series of phones should be priced lower than some of the more affordable flagships that you can now find even in the United States, such as the Nokia 9 PureView. What happens with the current Galaxy J smartphones? It looks like Samsung has no intention to drop support for any of the Galaxy J smartphones available on the market, which are available for major OS update and security updates, which is a win. So even though Samsung has officially replaced the Galaxy J series with the Galaxy A series, they will not be dropping support for the phone, so you guys will still get OS updates and security patches and stuff like that. So that is a win, so shout out to Samsung for that. The software company has provided a steady wave of Android 9 Pie updates in the last couple of months, and some of the Galaxy J phones received the update as well. Some of the, I don't know what Galaxy J phones have received Pie, I don't know. I'm sure that the Galaxy J 2018 phones will get it, like the J3, the J7, the J6, the J8, the J4, the J5, shit like that, the J2, maybe. Some of the most recent Galaxy J phones might be eligible for another important software update like Android Q. Only time will tell whether or not Samsung will provide users with the same level of support. So what phones they're talking about? Well, we'll see. We'll see if the Galaxy J phones from last year will get Q. We'll see. So there you guys have it. Samsung has officially dropped the Galaxy J series and replaced them with the Galaxy A series. So yeah, so if you guys were looking to get a Galaxy J phone in 2019, you guys are going to be able to get one, because there will not be no Galaxy J phones released in 2019. There'll be instead the Galaxy A phones released, and Samsung has already has already made a jump on that. They've already launched 5 Galaxy A phones already in 2019, and they are launching 3 more, which they announced yesterday, April 10th. So if you guys were looking to get a Galaxy J 2019 phone, it's not gonna happen, but you guys will get a Galaxy A phone. Which some of the Galaxy A phones have been appearing here on the prepaid side in the United States on Boost, Metro PCS, Cricket, Virgin Mobile, AT&T prepaid, and stuff like that. So the Galaxy A6 is the only Galaxy A phone that has appeared on prepaid here in the United States so far, and we might see more Galaxy A phones on prepaid this year, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, what do you guys think about Samsung officially dropping the Galaxy J series and replacing it with the Galaxy A series? In my opinion, I think the Galaxy A series is better than the Galaxy J series. In my opinion, obviously the Galaxy A series phones from Samsung are top notch. So are the Galaxy Note series are top notch as well from Samsung. Those are flagship phones. But the Galaxy A series are budget phones. They're kind of like high-end budget phones. So, in my opinion, the Galaxy A series are better than the Galaxy J series. I did like the Galaxy J series phones from last year. They looked very nice. What do you guys think about Samsung dropping the Galaxy J series and replacing them with the Galaxy A series? Do you guys own the Galaxy J smartphone, or do you guys own the Galaxy A smartphone from Samsung, or do you guys own both a Galaxy J smartphone from Samsung and the Galaxy A smartphone from Samsung? I would like to know that in the comment section of this video. Also, I would like to know your guys' thoughts on this. And do you guys think any of these phones that Samsung has launched, the Galaxy A series, do you guys think that they'll come to the United States? You guys think it will come to prepaid here in the United States? I would like to know that as well. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. You guys, it helps me out a lot. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.